Hello, Scorpio. So this is your reading for the week of September 17th, or whenever you see this and it resonates. So Scorpio, the image that I got when I first started thinking about you was there was a stopper bottle, like an old a stopper. What do you call that? A dropper bottle, okay? So the kind that has like a pipette and you squeeze liquid up and then you drop it onto something. And so you're squeezing up this liquid out of a little bottle and you're dropping it onto some paper and all of a sudden words appear. I'm going, what was this, like a secret spy thing? No. What this is alchemy. This is you having discovered an alchemical secret that is going to allow you to transform. But it's not transform base metal into gold the way the alchemists historically have been characterized. This is you alchemizing yourself. And lots of shivers. So the feeling that I'm getting with this as I let the image continue to play out was as though you were a superhero. And I haven't watched a lot of superhero movies, but it's that I have this image as though you're standing on this rocky outcrop with the wind freely blowing in your face. And it's like you're standing there with a sudden recognition that you are a superhero. And it's in confidence and resolution that this is who you are. And that's what I feel this reading is about. I feel this reading is talking about you having really gotten in touch with some inherent strength and some internal power that you have. And if you haven't gotten there yet, I believe this is the process you are in the midst of in terms of getting there. The sense that I'm getting with this, Scorpio, is that you're being told now is the time for you not to apologize for yourself, for who you've been, for anything that hasn't worked out the way you thought. It's not an issue. It's like it's time to let things drop from the past that held you back in your own opinion of yourself. It's time for you to really stand strong in confidence, in quiet resolve, that you are your own hero. You are a source of power. You are the solution that you're looking for. It's nobody else. It's nowhere else. This is like, okay, stop apologizing for you. Stop trying to fix yourself. Stand there and accept the truth and the reality of who you are, which is an inherently very, very powerful person. And that you have got, and that it's also going to be really important for you during this period of time to maintain a sense of gratitude for your life, for the things that you have, and for the things that you are. Really, really take stock and start looking at the things that you can value in yourself, the strengths that you have identified, the number of times you have overcome things, the number of times you've gone beyond what you thought you were capable of doing and achieved it. These are all important ways that you continue to build that sense of strength and courage and confidence in yourself. You're the only one who can do that for yourself, though. Luckily, you have enough examples of this in your life. It's just a matter of slowing down, taking the time, and letting yourself notice that and be really, really genuinely grateful for the power and the strength that you've already exhibited in your life. Because that is the key. That's the magic solution that opens up the formula to this alchemical process that completes this alchemical process that you're going through. Because we're talking about change at a really, really fundamental level. Now, we can look at that in psychological terms. Yes. We can look at that in psychological terms, but we can also really look at that in energetic terms. And one of the things that we're all being told in this spiritual community is that as the frequency is changing, our bodies, our literal chemistry and physiology is changing at a cellular level. And so the more that we can work with that energy that is of a higher frequency, the easier it's going to be for us to change into that. The easier it's going to be for our denser material body to catch up with that change and have that frequency shift be easier on our systems and also easier on our psyches, because we will be channeling more energy in our nervous systems. And we need to have a strong, confident sense of core and grounding in order to be able to handle that comfortably, and not just comfortably, but enjoyably, because it's a cool thing. You're being asked to be really fierce on your own behalf. Fierce. It's a quality of intensity and passion. There's a sense of being powerful in our ability to do things, stand for things we believe in. It's not about aggression and violence, but rather one of passionate confidence and assertiveness. You see, this is the thing, Scorpio. Once you really own your power and own the wonderful, great qualities that you have, and really take stock of them and own them, and let yourself really embrace the fact that you did this, the more you get to do this for other people, the more you get to be the example of that and the frequency of that in the world around you. I was listening to a podcast today, and I'm trying to remember exactly what the phrase was that this reminds me of. It was this. It was Rick Hansen, actually. And one of the things he was talking about was, in order to have agency in your life and to have confidence in your life, one of the things that is going to help build that for you is to remember that there is the you that has made mistakes. There is the you, I'm paraphrasing, there's the you that has done all these great things, and then there's the you that is aware of yourself being aware, which is a theme I've spoken of before, and something that is pretty consistent in most spiritual modalities. It's the idea that there is a part of you watching you. And being able to do that and understand that and take the time to just be aware of the fact that you are noticing yourself means that in that moment, you have identified yourself as being greater than anything you have done, good or bad, that you are far more than that. And that's the place where the power comes from, is that place of being anchored in the observer. And that's what self-awareness is all about. It's about allowing us to be aware so that we can have a different relationship to all of our emotions and all of our experiences that have created these emotions. You are being asked to stand for yourself, to let yourself really own the fact, whether you can see it or not. Add up the things in your life that are indicators of how powerful you are, of what your strength has been, because there's been a lot. Sometimes it's just been tolerating circumstances, trying to get through, trying to manage. Sometimes it's overcoming trauma, just getting on with life. Other times it's really getting in and facing trauma. But you, the Scorpios that I'm talking to, you've done a lot, and you've gone through a lot over the last many years. And now you have put, it's literally like you've been the iron in the fire, and now you have come out stronger because of having been in the fire. You've done that. This is the next level. Now you're becoming a lightsaber, okay? Sorry, it's like, okay, I know it's a warrior weapon, but whatever. Now you're becoming a lightsaber. I'm just going to go with that. This is really where you get to, as I said, own the powerful you that you are. And with a really, really loving heart, with a gratitude, with humor, now you can have humor. Now you're at a point where you can really start laughing at things. you've had to work so hard at keeping stuff together that it's been hard for a lot of you to really laugh and enjoy your life, that it's been really hard for you to just take a break. And now you're being asked creativity, humor, grace. Let yourself really move into those things that are, like, listen, creativity, guys, creativity, however you experience it, is a very, very expansive energy. And it has the capacity to really shift the world. Humor, expansive capacity, has the potential to really show things to us and shift the world. Grace. Grace is not earned. Grace is a state in which we receive, for no apparent reason, a divine influence, which strengthens us in a way that eases whatever problematic or miserable state we find ourselves. Grace needs only to be accepted in order to be received. Grace needs only to be accepted in order to be received. That is perfect, because when I imagine you standing on this rocky outcrop with this beautiful wind blowing into your face, giving you that sense of release and freedom, that's what it makes me think of, is grace. You are in a state of grace. So you've got beautiful cards here. You've got solutions. You've got be your own hero. Don't apologize for yourself. Take a break from trying to fix yourself. Own your power. Lean into humor. Lean into grace. Lean into gratitude. But with an understanding and an acceptance that you are, if not fully engaged in it, you are in the process of really engaging fully with that core power of yourself, which is alchemical. Okay, Scorpio? This is very good, my friends. Please remember grace, and please remember humor. And creativity in any way you can do it. I don't care if it's just doodling. It's a great way for you, Scorpio, to let your mind free, to really let your mind go when you start getting in your own way. Okay, Scorpios? Lightsaber. Bye.